Oh Lord.
Tide ho.
Oh Lord.
Ho tide.
Lord. Oh
Tide
my.
ho.
Wait a minute. Oh Lord. Hey guys.
Hey,
Another day.
another dollar.
Yes.
Even though we're not getting paid.
Yeah, not at all. Okay, so we decided we were just gonna give you guys a treat and do another You've Got Served.
Yes, we want to do one since we're stuck in the house because Harvey is coming.
Yes.
And he's coming with a lot of wind.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
All right, so I guess you want to start? What you're giving me?
I guess I should. I mean, obviously, I already introduced him to this, but he pretty much so then took it on his own to follow up on it. But it's actually a show on Netflix. It's called Black Mirrors. I love this show. This show is so amazing. They probably got like 2 episodes on the series, far as I know, that I really don't like that much.
Okay.
But at the same time, it is so amazing and well put together. It's
Which one are you talking about? Season 3, the one that Netflix started, or beforehand? Because I watched the other, and oh, Death Note is on here. Hello, I might see that. Sorry,
if it has some notes in the back, it's pretty much so
him getting it set up.
a smaller girl. A smaller girl.
Oh,
So
Lord.
which one you say you watched already?
The first season
Okay, you watched
with the
all of them?
pig, the pig and the mayor.
Okay, no.
Did you see that one?
Oh, you're talking about.
Yeah,
You guys, sorry.
I saw the first 3. I think first 3 episodes we saw.
Who you saying? Who saw?
Me and my mom and my sister.
Okay. See, I was supposed to get a little bit into it. They got so many.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know which one I want to give you. It's so good.
Just pick
I'm
whichever
gonna
one you
give
feel.
you at Christmas. I really love this. I love so many of them.
Uh-huh.
It's really really good. It's so many details of the story. The stories have a meaning, and it's
Okay.
really like a mystery twist. And it's kind of like, you don't figure out everything to the end or
Mhm.
something like that. I love shows like that, and let alone movies and things like that. Versus
Okay.
you already know the plot, and you know what's about to happen and everything.
Okay.
So I think you will really like this. I think it's very, very amazing. I feel I it's just so mind blowing.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I gotta really explain it because it talks about a lot of issues. I mean, episode they did. I'm not gonna tell you exactly, but it was something that was relating to something that's so serious in the world right now,
Mhm.
and I felt like they put it together so beautifully, and then they made what happened in the episode. This person did something to say, "Hey, you know what? This gonna probably make y'all stop and show you the effect of things."
Mhm.
And I thought it was so amazing. I'm quite sure after he sees this particular episode, he will want to see this other one that I would thought was amazing. It had a lot of them, just so amazing, groundbreaking shows. I'm so sorry. I love this show,
I
and
see.
it's one of my faves. I love it. I love it. It's a different setting. It's different characters, different people. It's not the same person, and it's just like the way they got it set up, just normal people, like everyday people, not these glitz and glamorous people, like
Yeah.
Halle Berry, all these, all that, like the Brad
So
Pitt.
you
It's
know,
just so amazing, like real life.
okay. So you know the what was the episode? It was an episode of it. That one where he was trapped in the room where they were all trapped. It was the first season. Did you see all that
Yeah, I
one?
think I did, but I don't remember how that much.
The
But
one where they were all doing the tech thing or whatever, and their room, you could, it was like TVs all
oh, I
throughout
did
their.
not like that. That was the worst episode.
Okay,
That was
so
one
the
of my
lead guy
favorite.
in that's the one that's in Get Out. If
I
you didn't
seen
know.
that, honey. He's black enough for me to remember. I know my people. Team dark skin.
So, anyways, okay.
But I did not like that episode.
I thought it was okay. I thought
I didn't care for the
I didn't
governor
like
of
why
the
he did it, and I didn't like how that whole. I didn't like that situation, like the whole situation. I didn't like it.
I
It was
didn't
just
like
kind of.
it.
Yeah.
That's what made y'all probably stop watching it.
No, we watched the one after that, I think, and I think that was the one when everybody had computers in their brain or something like
Mm-hmm.
that, and you could rewind your situation and change it
Mm-hmm.
and alter what you did. You know, you
Mm-hmm.
could do that, but it costs money. And I think one of the guys, he slept with somebody else's wife, I want to say,
Yeah.
and
Okay. So I really
but
love this show. I'm so sorry. I'm so ready for the next season. It's supposed to be coming out. I think the end of this year. I think it is.
probably.
And
I
I
have a
am
question
so
for you.
amazed
Have you
by it.
seen Defenders yet?
Defenders?
Yeah,
I haven't. I'm not really into
the team ups,
the teen movie shows. Sorry, the comic book movies.
the team up ones,
What?
the team up ones. That's what I'm saying. Because I'm
It,
finna call you out.
what is that?
When they team up, when they group together.
Oh, I don't mind that.
Oh,
I
okay.
say pretty much so. It
Because
was.
I was about to call you out.
Oh, girl, bye. No. I'm talking. Isn't it a show, right?
Yeah.
It's a show. I really don't do the comic book shows. Unless it's probably cartoon. Well, maybe back in the day, because now I don't watch that. I watch probably stuff I probably watched back in the day in the 90s. So, now, I don't really care for that. I think what really ruined it for me was Smallville, and I just didn't like it. Because at first I didn't even know if the man was Superman or not. I was like, is he Superman? And pretty much so I didn't have a lot of comic book geek friends.
He didn't. And now he does.
To tell me that, and I don't know why people thinking geek is a bad word. That is not a bad word. That is an amazing word. You gotta own your ass.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on how people use it. So that's like using bitch. Now hold on,
Yeah.
you can use it, and then it's a difference.
It's different tones.
Exactly of it.
But yeah,
But I think that's wrong.
I have to get you into the Flash then one of these days.
I know my cousin watched Flash, and her boyfriend. You would love her boyfriend, by the way. He's a comic book rebel. So I think he is a comic. No, yeah, he is. He is.
He loves it too.
Yeah, he is. I think y'all will have an amazing conversation.
Because the Flash is the only one of right now that I actually really enjoyed. Besides Luke Cage, I think you might like Luke Cage too. Luke Cage is more like a connection between like Black Panther and Get Out a little bit. Like it deals with racism, but he's a superhero.
Oh, we'll have to see one thing at a time.
Yeah. So,
Okay, so
but no, that's not for this one. That's for a later date, you guys. All right. So my presentation is I have 4 games in my hand.
He has 4
There's
games.
4 games in my hand. One of these games will be eliminated and will not have their picture.
Okay,
so he's going to have the choice of 4 games. I'm going to let him read them to you guys, and I'm going to let him look at. Do you want to look at a trailer for the games, or would you just rather read them and you just pick based on that?
Where's the trailer?
It's on YouTube. I can pull it up on YouTube.
Okay, well,
do you want to do the trailer?
Yeah, I'll do the trailer. I'm just gonna pick it up and do that. And
all right.
Put the trailer on.
Okay, you guys. So the first one, put it down. You can put it down. I know what it is.
Excuse me?
No, I know what it is.
Excuse me? I'm gonna act like that just didn't happen, you guys, because, I can get very highly upset.
Okay. Okay, you guys. So I'm gonna pause it real quick. He's gonna look at the trailer, and then I'm going to go ahead and we're gonna come back, and he's gonna tell you how he feels about the game.
So amazing how they have these people looking like human beings.
Right. All right, and we're back.
Mm-hmm.
So the first trailer, you guys, was Saints Row the Third. Now, this is one of those games that I really enjoyed because it was just so over the top and off market and just all over the place. So how did you feel about the trailer?
All I know is I felt like they were trying to protect that lady who was having a computer in her hand.
Oh, no, it wasn't that. The game is basically, you're the lead guy, and your gang is now trying to take over the world. So you're trying to take over these different areas in this town that you're in.
Oh, you're just trying to take over You're basically trying to take over the mafia?
No, just the world. Because in the 4th game, you become the president of the United States of America.
So we're bullying our way to run America?
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't want to play nothing like that because Trump already doing some shit like that
Well, no,
already.
it's fun. This is a fun way of doing it. Like, it's just so interesting.
If
I'll
there
just
was
say that.
something about, let me watch my mouth. No,
If there's what? No,
I
say
can't
it.
say it. I can't say it. It might be illegal
Oh. On here?
on there.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, he'll tell me later. But yeah, it's an interesting game. I'll just say this. It's one of those games where it's just so over the top. Like, you get this like gigantic dildo that's just like floppy and you can like beat people with it.
Oh no, that's hilarious.
Yes, that's how stupid the game is, basically. Like, it's just a lot of just stupid humorous things that you can just do in the game. And it was fun. All right, so the next one is okay. This one's gonna be a lot. Okay, all right, you guys. We will get the trailer together, and we'll be right back. And we're back. This one was, you guys, The Walking Dead Season 1, the game. Now, this was a really, really popular game, too. Both games that I've showed you so far were, like, really, really popular. And a lot of people love this one, and a lot of people cried during this one.
Oh
Because
no.
they said, like, the basically what you do in this game is you choose everything. So everything is about making the right choices. Like, if you make the wrong choice, people could die.
Wow.
So you play as this guy, the black guy, Lee, and you take care of the little girl, but you also have to make sure you lead everybody in the right direction. You have to make sure you know what you're doing. It's like just so many, it's a choose your adventure kind of game. So, yeah, that was The Walking Dead. How did you feel about it from seeing the trailer?
I think it was good. It felt like a movie. I thought it was amazing. I love that the character was black.
Yes.
I said
Also, the
that.
little girl is black too, if you didn't notice. Her right here.
Oh, she's biracial.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the second game.
Okay.
All right. Now, I'm going to put the second game right here.
As a contender.
What's the third one? Oh, this is a good one. Okay, you guys. We'll be back. Okay, you guys. And we just came back from watching the trailer for Heavy Rain. 3 of these games so far, the 3 that I've shown you so far, were all very, very popular. And this one is another choose your own kind of adventure kind of game.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like very detailed in how you choose your own things. Like, if you go around, you have to find the clues to make sure you know who the killer is. And the ending really depends on how you do the story, basically. Like, it could be any of the people. Any of those people could end up being the killer, or any of those people could die.
Mm-hmm.
That's how the game works. So, like, you play as 4 different characters. You play Ethan, the guy that they showed.
Mm-hmm.
You play the woman who was dancing on the stage.
Mm-hmm.
And you play the heavyset guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then you saw the guy who was bent down and he had the glasses on.
Mm-hmm.
You play him as well. And so it depends really on how you do everything. Like, any of those characters could die. Any of those characters could be the killer. Any of those characters could be blamed for being the killer. So that's the story.
I got too much going on. I got too much going on in my life to be playing this game.
But what did you think about it, seeing the trailer?
I really didn't get it.
You didn't?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I knew he had psychological problems. They were saying that, and then I
Yeah.
think they say pretty much. So, what would you do to save someone you love?
So the story is there's this guy who goes around and he kidnaps children, or girl. It's somebody. We don't know for sure. And they kidnap young boys, and they send the parents a thing telling them that you have to do these certain skill set thingies. You have to do these certain things, these challenges to get your child back.
Oh, but I said kind of like a little jigsaw situation.
Kinda,
a little bit.
yeah, it is like that. Because he makes you do some very messed up
Dark.
things. Like, I'll just say it. Okay, one moment in the game, you play as Ethan, the guy, and he asks you, or she, the killer, asks you
The
to,
person.
yes, the killer, they ask you to cut off one of your fingers. And you have to record yourself cutting off your finger. so that they can watch to know that you did cut off your finger. And so you make the choice of you can either cut off your finger or you can just leave and just give up on your kid and just.
I mean, if I was in a situation like that, I'd be like, honey, do what you're gonna do. And it's really to the point, you know, because first I would want to, but it's like, I ain't got time. What do you want?
Yeah.
It's really like black and white.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, and I feel like I don't have time for games at the end of the day because it is a gamble because you don't know if you're gonna get your child back or not.
Yeah.
And when people do something like that, pretty much they're really not. So it's
they
like
don't really want to give you your kid back. They just want to play games with you, and
it's like you stupid enough to follow through. Like, do what you're gonna do because I'm
Yeah.
like, at the end of the day, you are, and it's like I'm not about to play this game. I'm not.
Yeah.
I have a very thing with blackmail. If you try to blackmail people, it's just.
Stupid.
You know, do what you're gonna do. You're not gonna make me be a slave to anything. Like,
Okay.
you know.
And
But
also,
I don't want it to get too deep because we look like we're
No,
gonna
I
get
get
this.
you. No.
Mm-hmm.
Also, fun fact about this game, there was actually nudity in this game. There still is actually. The lead guy that you play, you take a bath. You make him take a bath, and you make him have a sex scene with the girl.
Oh, all right. Wait a minute. I might have to break. No. No, I'm not interested.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
It is.
It's a good game though. I will give it that.
I don't know why
And-
you see. I don't think y'all should do. You shouldn't do that. If you're dealing with a person that really don't play games like that, why would you give them such a complex game to play
Okay.
to make all kind of certain decisions and stuff like that? Like,
Well, no,
I'm
no.
a Mario guy. I like to run down the street.
Okay.
And keep going and jump over a couple of things and jump now.
Okay. Well,
And that's
I
the
think
inner
this
thing.
is not too complex. Not this one. Not that one. That's complex. I'm talking about this one. It's complex.
Oh no, not this one. I don't think this one is gonna be that bad because this feel like I want to get into. Well, we got to move this shit over here. Okay, so that was this one, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I know when it's red, that means it's a greatest hits.
Yeah,
So-
and those are usually like the ones that really did well. So far, all three of these have done really well. This last one that I'm showing you, it was light, but it was more like cult classic light, where it's like there's a certain subset of people who liked it, but it wasn't really well loved.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and get
Look,
the
give
trailer.
it to me. This is a strictly good gamble.
Yeah, because I loved it. I love this game. It was so campy. I'll let you see the trailer first, and then I'll talk about it. All right, you guys, we'll be back. Okay, you guys, the final one, and like I said, it was liked, but it wasn't like it was cult classic liked. So it was like a certain group of people liked it. Not everybody loved it, and all that.
I can see that.
Okay.
I can see why. I thought
It
it
was
was
called
adorable.
Lollipop Chainsaw, you guys.
I want to play that one.
You want to play that? That's the one you prefer to play?
Mm.
Okay, now, I don't know if you noticed, but on her hip, did you see the head?
No.
Okay, so on her hip, let me see if I can get a good little shot of it. On her hip, there was a head, and the story behind. Oh, see, if you see this right here, you see it. The story behind that is that's her jock boyfriend. He became a zombie, and so she figured the only way to save him was to cut his head off of his body and wrap it in some kind of way, and put it attached to a chain on her, so that way she could have her boyfriend with her forever.
Oh Lord, have mercy! Hilarious. Such a girl.
Yeah, so it's like really, it was cute. It was so fun.
I can get why, because you probably got some people that's so mass or whatever. Like, oh,
Yeah.
girl, she's so girl. It's like a girl Barbie game.
Yeah.
But I want to play that one. That's the one I want to play.
Okay.
Let's go.
So we're doing Lollipop Chainsaw, you guys.
Yeah.
He's decided. It has been decided.
It has been. That's my final answer, Alex.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and watch this Black Mirror episode, and then we'll get into Lollipop Chainsaw. All right, you guys, we'll be back. Hey, you guys,
Hey,
what's going on?
what y'all doing?
Not what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you. It was a lot.
Was it?
Yeah, it actually was, but I got where it was going. Basically, it was interesting. I'll say that. Like,
I think it was probably slow for you.
no,
Was
it
it?
started off interesting,
Okay.
but I kind of felt like Okay, like when you was like, how did you figure out it was suicide? I was like, it was the way that they worded it. That's how I figured. I was like, this has to be suicide. Like she's definitely.
I thought it's because you was studying to be a therapist, so maybe you was able
No,
to
it's
catch.
just like the way they worded it. It felt like she was
I
suicidal.
pretty much thought when she was talking about another job, like trying
Oh,
to move somewhere.
that girl was talking about suicide.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, okay, my bad.
Sorry, you guys. No, it was still interesting. It wasn't like, you know how like some people, they once they know the plot they're not interested anymore.
Mm.
I figured that part out and I was still interested because it did throw me for a loop a little bit with some of the other things like the confession part when I felt like it was weird that there was like the door. I was like, what does this door have to do with anything? But I guess that was like the real world.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that was he was hearing. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, but I did enjoy it because I felt like it made, I don't know, it like worked in what it was making, what point it was making, and him being blocked by his ex.
Mm-hmm.
That and then she cheated, which that kind of threw me off because I was like, why? You know, I was wondering why he didn't. I don't know. It was kind of like why he didn't have a pic. I don't think he had a picture of his baby, did he? He had a picture of a girl, and I think that was the ex, because you don't know, he rubbed the picture in the beginning. I was like, is that the kid or is that his daughter? You know what? That was what he thought was his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
Okay.
But I get it. I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was like, well, not fun. It was a lot. It was like sad, but I don't know. It's just interesting. Like,
But they all not like that. They're all very different, and a lot of them are
oh
upbeat and
yeah,
move faster.
yeah.
So,
I saw that first one, the pig one with the president or the mayor or whatever.
mm-hmm.
Not the mayor, not the prime minister.
Mm-hmm.
He was the prime minister, and that was like a lot. I was like, this is a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and there's more of this. I don't know if I could do this.
But they all are different things and different stories.
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah, I get that. That sounds like I actually enjoyed myself. Like I didn't feel like it was one of those ones where I'm like, oh my god, this is going on too long. But it was like a lot. And then John Hamm's character, when I was like, is
He
this
finally
his real
seen
story?
John Hamm meet Zach.
I been saw it. I just never. I don't know. They haven't showed it in real person. You know, where you just pulls it out. I just haven't seen that. So, but it was just so yeah. It was just so like interesting how his story was his real story because I thought he was fake. He was lying when it was like when they pulled him out of the thing. I was like, oh, he must have been lying and telling a fake story, and so that's why he's just here to like get the guy to confess. And now that he's pulled out, he can go home. I thought he was just an expert, but no, he was
Help him.
yeah to get time off, and then he did the block. And I thought that was actually, he did deserve kind of to get the block because, what you did was stupid and wrong. He did deserve it. I will say that. It just was, it was interesting. I'll just say that. It was interesting. But,
Well, how you feel of Homegirl making it part of herself a slave?
oh yeah, I forgot. I don't know why I forgot about that part.
Well, there's a lot
Well,
going
not
on in the
forgot
show.
it. Yeah,
There's a lot
not
on the
forgot
show.
about it, but it was just so. I don't
'Cause
know.
I can't
To
imagine
me,
doing that to me because I know me. I'm like, bitch, you are dirty. You really,
because to
really.
be honest with you, I was
I don't
thinking,
even
I
think
was
they
like,
tell you what's really happening. Like,
yeah,
as if the process that
yeah.
is a part of you.
And as I was sitting there, like, it felt kind of like they didn't have to have that, but it made sense, I guess,
So yeah, I
to
understand.
include it.
Yeah.
Basically, because it was them explaining what they were going to do the process later to the guy,
Yeah.
to that one who was trapped.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically they was explaining the process and this and the technology and everything. So it made sense, it helped in that area. That would be very scary for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I was the cookie version of myself, that would be very scary for me because I can't do silence like that. Like she was sitting in a silent room by herself. I couldn't do that. I'm sorry.
Hell no. Give me something to do.
Mm-mm. I was like, can I play music?
Well, not without your self permission.
Yeah.
Ain't that something? You gotta ask yourself some shit.
Yeah.
Can I take a break?
Can I play music? Because it's
Can you
tiring
take this
here.
egg more than
Mm-hmm.
this house?
Mm-hmm. But it was good. It was weird how they did that. How they did that moment when he was like sneaking to get his stuff after the guy killed the after the girl killed herself and killed the guy. Like I don't know. It was like how they do that. They were like making it all silent. It was just like he was sneaking. And remember when he stepped on the toys?
Mm-hmm.
That moment. It was to me it was weird because I was like kind of expecting like some kind of scary movie moment. Because that's what they usually do when they have a scary movie. They have that silence, and you're like, okay, it's gonna be a jump scare. Some creature's gonna jump out of nowhere. This is gonna happen. I thought that was happening, and it didn't. So it's just kind of like that threw me a little bit.
I thought it was in somebody else at first. I was like, is he in his own
Yeah,
house? I was like, what the hell is he doing? I was like, okay. Oh, he in his own house.
yeah, I could get that, but no, it just was like I don't know. It was just to me that threw me a little bit because I was like, okay, so why is he just why is it so quiet in this house? Like. But it wasn't. It was good. I enjoyed myself.
Because I wasn't, baby, my man doing something late, baby, I'll be up and, what you doing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know you're not
So,
in somebody's mind programming them to sleep
how
with
do you
girls.
feel about the blocking technology? Because I don't think I actually kind of
Oh, but girl, bad. I
I
know what
wouldn't
she
be
going
I
to.
wouldn't have a problem with that. It's some exes in my life that I would love to play.
I think it would be a very good thing for some people.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's one thing that would probably bother me about the technology, and that's that there's nothing blocking that person from attacking you, or doing whatever they feel like doing to you.
Mm-hmm.
And since they can't tell you what they're going to do, they can be like, hey, I'm going to throw something at you. And they can just throw it at you and you wouldn't know. So it's like, to me, I don't think I
Well,
would like
if a
that part.
person is if a person blocking you, that means I don't want to have nothing to do with you. So there's nothing
Yeah.
that you need to be doing. Are you just saying that a person can be able to see you if they like you block
Like
them
how
and
he
they want to
did.
kill you?
Yeah, like
They
that.
just
Or
kill
like
you.
how he was doing where he was following her around. He would go to her dad's ranch, whatever that thing
Mm-hmm.
was, and just be there. Like he could stalk her
Mm-hmm.
without seeing her. And I don't know how I feel about that. I would not like that. That would
But I
be,
think it was the point of moving on. But then I was like, what would possess him to stay around? And then of course the
yeah,
kid and
yeah,
all that. I felt like that was kind of wrong of her to take that, but it wasn't his kid. So
yeah. And I feel like she should have just told him, it's not your son.
yeah, but she was just a selfish bitch.
She kind of was.
And they got a lot of people like that in the world. So I think a lot of people do that.
And the thing is, it's like, if you didn't want the kid, why you didn't just abort the kid? You said you didn't want it. Why did you keep it? Like I don't understand that. That part I didn't like because I was like, so she's keeping the kid. Like, what's going on? I don't understand. Like, I
He
don't
just
get
didn't
that.
move on with his life. That was just
Yeah,
I would have probably moved on.
he did need to move on with his life, but that's
I would have moved on.
yeah. But I don't know. So, anyways, you guys, we're gonna be back. He's going to
Wait,
play.
the real question: Are
Okay,
you
sorry.
going to be engaging to watch a couple more episodes?
Well, I liked what I saw the first time.
But
It's
you
just
never
I'm one of those
finished
weird
it,
people. Like okay, I get
girl.
into a show and I'm like, oh my god, this is so amazing, and I'm like, I'm gonna finish it, and then it takes me months to get back into the show. Like American Gods, when I first told you I was gonna continue with that show, it took me a while, and I still haven't even finished you guys. I only watched 2 episodes this week, and I still haven't finished it. So it's like
Well,
it's gonna take me forever. Like I told myself I was doing this thing where I was gonna watch every Power Rangers series that they've had so far, and I haven't even finished that because I've been watching Proud Family because I just found that out that's back on some kind of way, and I just
mm-hmm.
found out about That's So Raven. So it's like I'm gonna just watch That's So Raven too. So it's just like I push stuff to the back burner when it comes to shows and video games. If you haven't noticed, like all those right over there that you see, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All of those are games that I haven't finished.
That's in here.
Hmm. Hmm. These are games that I've started but haven't finished. So it's just like, And then
I
see
thought
this.
it was up here because they were your popular games, but for
No,
you, that's
no.
oh.
And then see that green case right over there, where in front of behind your drink.
Mhm.
Those are games that I haven't even started.
Oh, girl, bye.
And I've had all of these games. All of these games I've had for like 2, 3 years, almost, just about. So it's been a while. Like I'm a mess. But do you have any more questions for me about it? But yeah, I would finish. I would keep going. I actually enjoyed what I was seeing. Like I did like what happened in that one, and like I said, I liked when I first saw it. I enjoyed it. So it's just I'll watch it. I'll keep going.
I don't
But
let you finish the Assassin.
which one? Assassin's Creed? No, I started on it.
Where's the other one? Didn't you play that one?
Oh, you're talking about Liberation. I haven't finished it. The one set in New Orleans. That's the one with the black girl set in New Orleans. I haven't finished that one.
No, it was the one where you'd be dressed up like a girl sometimes. And she'd be walking around England or something.
I don't know what game.
She got the little fan, the umbrella, and she be walking around.
I don't know what you're talking about right now. I think you are talking about Liberation. Is she the one that she's the snooty black girl, right? And she had the hat.
Yeah.
That's Liberation. Assassin's Creed Liberation.
Okay, my bad.
But she's in New Orleans. That's in New Orleans.
Okay, girl.
Okay, anyways. But alright, you guys, we're going to go ahead and he's going to play Lollipop Chainsaw. Hey, guys.
Hey.
Okay, so he just got done playing the prologue.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you feel about it?
I liked it. I really, really enjoyed it. I thought it was cute. I thought it was, I don't know. I thought it was adorable. I
Yeah.
thought it was bubbly, bubbly pop, I would
Yes,
say.
it's definitely that.
The bubbly, bubbly, bubbly.
And I
bubbly,
think that
bubbly,
was a
bubbly.
part of the reason why people didn't like it, because it was too cutesy. And plus, the company who makes it, Suda 51, they're like a Japanese company, so they're not really as liked as, like, say, the people who make Final Fantasy and stuff like that.
Oh.
So, yeah. Because they make, like, really weird games. It was this other one I was going to suggest to you, made by the same people. Hold on. It was, let me see if I can find it.
He had so many games. I never knew how many games you had.
Well, not that many. It's just a small collection. Just a smattering of just a little.
This girl closet is locked to the rim. He got clothes falling out.
Okay.
The closet.
So anyways, these are also, wait, is this one too? No. Okay. Well, this one, no, don't do this to me. Okay. It's this one. This is also made by that same company who made Lollipop Chainsaw.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Shadows of the Damned. It's about the lead guy. I forgot his name. He's Latino. I know that much. And his girlfriend gets dragged to hell. And so he has to go to hell and save her.
You guys are you to see how I look. That went very deep, very quickly.
It did. And
Drag to hell.
his gun, it talks.
Oh wow!
So yeah, it's real. It was so much fun playing that game. It was just so much fun. It was like really cute too. Like that's one. It's not cutesy. It's more on the dark end, but it's still like
One hell
weird.
of a trip. Okay,
Yeah.
that's us saying it.
It is definitely saying something. It's very, it was fun though.
It's out there.
It was fun. I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed this one too. So, would you continue playing that game?
I really would. I really, really would. I mean, I know I pretty much don't like to, a lot of color irritates my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say, only thing that I would look at
That would probably be irritating.
is the color.
Okay.
And I think the color is beautiful. I just can't stand to look at it for long
periods of time.
Yeah, so I think that would be...
Okay.
That's the best thing for it. But I really love it. I think the game is fun. It's artsy. I would love to play the Walking Dead. I would love to see how that
Would you still want to do that?
I can do it because I gotta go to the get to the bus.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, we could do it another time then. Let's do that.
Yeah, what time is it? Yeah. Because the next bus come at 12:50. So.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
Yes, I'm on the bus, honey. You got to get on the bus schedule, honey.
It doesn't matter.
I
So
will
where
call
you
an
going? Oh,
Uber,
you're
but
going
I'm not about to do that. Yes, I am.
spots.
I'm going to Bay House.
Yeah.
To
Be with him
Baytown.
during-
Like, where you going?
during the
I'm going to
storm.
Baytown. Oh,
Be
you
with
ain't
him
got to
during the
sit.
storm.
Hell yeah, be with him. I ain't got time. You heard Henry coming. And I'm not going to have nobody on my man like that. I got to fight for him.
No. We like in the storm. Why you all been on my man?
And baby
What you
just
doing?
have my arm around the shoulder like, girl, don't even try.
Oh, you talking about that picture of what's his name with Ben Affleck? That boy when he was sitting there leaning on him.
Oh yeah, oh my goodness. Like, nigga would. Better.
Exactly. So it was cute. That's one of those cutesy games that I played. It was fun. I'm really excited for the next time. We're definitely gonna have to put. I'm definitely gonna probably put you onto. It's either gonna be. I have some suggestions. I'm just gonna pop them up on you. It's gonna be 4 games again. I'm gonna try to do games again because I've been trying to do. Well, you know what? I'm gonna try to do comic books next time. It's gonna be comic books. Anyways, you guys. It was nice seeing y'all again. We're giving you a little bonus episode that we're just doing. We're just, trying to do something fun, I guess, during Harvey.
I know, because Harvey is something else, honey.
Even though by the time...
He hasn't started yet.
He hasn't. I don't think he's supposed to be starting later, like 8 p.m. or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you better hurry up.
Yeah, I better get on. Wait, hold on. Wait,
No, I'm just kidding.
Are you working for him or something?
Okay, anyways. But all right, you guys. It was nice talking with you again.
All right.